This week's video is just kind of all over the place with just different footage from all our different appointments, footage from different days, and we're just kind of gonna piece it together because for whatever reason, the last 2 weeks, every day that I'm trying to film, one of us isn't having it. Either I have low energy or he's got low energy or just not into it. So a little bit of a hodgepodge. We're gonna mix it all together and see what we can do. We are all tuckered out. Okay, so just to fill you in really quick, last week I got my second COVID vaccine. Oh my gosh, Sam. Okay, Sam, let's not. I got my second COVID vaccine and it kicked my butt. I didn't feel good. Jensen got a second flu shot, so he really wasn't having it. We had a meeting with our physical therapist. Jensen was sleeping during that, so Josh and I got to learn a lot and get a lot of feedback on Jensen's progress. If we get a chance, we'll have to show you the new things that we're working on. Otherwise, last week we celebrated Grandma's birthday, and a couple days later we celebrated Grandma's retirement. Jensen decided to make Grandma a card, and what we did is that I put a little piece of paper inside a Ziploc bag and I put a few dabs of paint in there. When I was changing Jensen's diaper, he likes to kick, so I let him kick the bag, which kind of spread the paint around, making his card. Other craft we did was our little bumpkin, and I dipped his little booty in some paint, and I've been wanting to make this for an autumn decoration, so it looks like a little pumpkin, but it's his booty and it says our little bumpkin. But I ended up making another one on a piece of paper, and I also did his handprints, and we made a little card for Grandma to drop off at work on her last day that said, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are hands down the best grandma. So fast forward to this week, we have also been extremely busy. I worked all day Monday, and then I took a call for second and third shift for the hospital. On Tuesday, we had an appointment at the university, which is about an hour drive, and he had an eye ultrasound and eye appointments, and then I had to get back home because I was on call again last night, second and third shift. This morning, Wednesday, we had a cardiologist appointment. We've just been extremely busy, but we're all done. At the eye doctor yesterday, going off of his eye ultrasound, it does appear that the blood in his eyes is starting to decrease, which is great, and with his eye pressure, they explain that different things that can go wrong with the eyes is that they can get big and hard, which is kind of leaning towards that glaucoma, or they can start shrinking and become painful. As of right now, going off of his eye pressure, it does appear that he's in this happy medium zone. We are very happy with that. The doctor also asked if Jensen sleeps through the night, which he does. It's just sometimes a struggle to actually get him down to sleep, but he does sleep through the night. Therefore, the doctor thinks that Jensen might still have a little light perception, because if a little bit of light goes and hits that retina, that triggers, and I am so sorry, I don't know what part of the brain, but it triggers something in the brain to release melatonin, which helps babies know day from night. Going off of the fact that Jensen sleeps through the night, the doctor thinks that he still does have some light perception. The doctor had a PA, or like a new grad, I don't really know which one, sorry, but she really seems to think that Jensen does react to light when they shine the light in his eyes, or they had a little fan with some lights going. However, it was a fan and it was blowing in his face, so I don't know. I guess I'm a little skeptical. Regardless, the doctor did say that Jensen's gonna have to rely on all his other senses, because even if there is light perception, it's very minimal. That's where we're at with the eyes. Yeah. As for his cardiologist appointment today, he had his blood pressures taken, he had an EKG done, and he did amazing. The cardiologist came in and listened to him. She still hears a slight murmur, but she's really not worried about it, which is why we're gonna go back when he's about 14 months old. She's hoping that nature just takes care of itself and it closes completely by then. I already worked out today, but I will attach my workout video right now, and I'm gonna let him nap and try to get some chores done around the house. Okay, thank you. Today we have such better vibes, don't we, buddy? So we're just gonna work on some of the things we did from physical therapy. One of the things we covered from physical therapy yesterday, that sometimes when Jensen pushes up, he doesn't do it with his palms and he does it with his wrists like this. We asked about how we can promote him to do his palms instead. And instead of physically grabbing his wrist and changing it for him, we talked about just kind of tapping his wrist to see, buddy, let's change this. Just holding him by the hips enough and shifting him off so that he's not putting full weight onto his arm, if when we shift him up, if he'll correct his hand himself. I know last week I talked about tilting his hips, so I just want to make sure I properly explain that. Tilting his hips as if you were kind of grabbing the back of his diaper and pulling up when he falls off to the side, to just apply enough pressure on the opposite hip. If he's going sideways this way, just applying enough pressure on his hip to see if he'll try to bring himself back over to correct his posture. Pulling up on him. Come on, Baba. Yeah, come on, you got it. You got it. That was pretty good. Good job, kiddo. Oh, very good. Very good. Oh, very good. Is that what you think about me? Yeah. Good job, Jens. Oh, look at you. You're such a pro right now. Yeah. What are you doing? Let's see. What can we play with? Can you reach out?
In. Out. In. Look. V. Spin.
Something else that we talked about is sometimes when he gets too annoyed, he'll throw himself backwards. We need to teach him that we're not always going to be there to catch him. So to put a boppy around him and sit in front of him, and that way if he throws himself backwards, yes, he's going to startle himself and he's not going to land hard, but he needs to know that we aren't always back here to get him. You're by yourself. Look at you go. All by yourself. Whoa, good job. Here, there we go. Can you pull yourself back? Come this way. Oh, yeah, you're doing pretty good there, kid. Yeah, okay. Toppled over. Toppled over. I'm gonna correct how he's sitting. Grab under his booty and pull him up. Yeah, look at you, sir. Oh, whoa, good job. Oh, hello. Whoa. Good job, Jensen. You're pulling yourself forward. Yeah. Where are you going? You want to go that way? That's okay. If you want to do that, that's cool. I'll let you figure it out. Let's see what you want to do. Where are you going now? Oh, that's okay. Good job. Did you find a toy over here? He ran into that toy a little harder than I would have liked him to. But we did talk about letting him roll into things. Again, hopefully not as hard, and preferably the couch or the ottoman, and just learning his surroundings. He's starting to roll a lot more, putting different toys that are within rolling distance, making noise with them to see if he will roll towards that way. We can start making that a learning process. All right, guys, as always, please like and subscribe to our channel and share our story. Ask us your questions, give us suggestions. We'd love to hear from you. All right, we'll see you next time.